Oh boy, we are finally back, baby. Let's freaking go. We got all my guys here. They're all alive and well. But first, before we get into this, I got some unfinished business. Aha! You are who I'm looking for. You're hidden away on the borders. You intentionally made yourself hard to find. Now I finally found you. Hey, careful where you swing your tools. This safety helmet only protects my head. How about we battle to make up for that wild intrusion? I don't know why this guy is here. He just is here, Minor Stanley. You're very likely not gonna find him since he's on the borders of the whole thing. He's up near the top, so I don't know why this guy is here, but whatever. I've just come here because I missed him the first time, wanted to defeat him. So what is Donphan again? I forgot how to play this game. It's been a while. I'll get to that story. Well, it's not really a story. It's just what's been going on. But yeah, I've kind of forgotten how this game works. But anyways, got rid of the Donphan, and I know what his next Pokemon is because I looked up whether there are any trainers that I miss. Yep, it's a Hippowdon. I should probably heal Bluebird, but at the same time, I don't really care all that much about this battle. This should hopefully one-shot. Yeah. Let's go. You Pokemon fight like you dig wildly. I did dig wildly. In order to find this guy, I had to tear down the entire gym. I didn't know he was near the borders. Again, I don't know why this guy is here. He doesn't have the pickaxe. I think they just realized that 3 gym trainers isn't enough for 1 gym, so they just put another guy in there. There's like little borders on the cities now. That's pretty cool. But there's still another trainer that I completely missed. I don't know if there's any in Route 11 I missed. I've kind of forgotten what trainers I have and haven't battled. But I know there's one in Old Iridia that I have in fact not battled. And then we'll go on to Route 12 and do all the battles there. Old Iridia. I do like the new the borders or the stroke technically on the title cards. It looks really cool. I like it. Anyways, who the hell am I trying to battle? Oh, it's this guy. I'm not a robber, I swear. I just like surprising trainers with a battle. Oddly enough, Survivalist Sanders, I was actively looking for you. That sounds weird. I shouldn't say that. What I meant is that you didn't surprise me. There were other 2 trainers that did in fact surprise me, but you were not one of those people. Let's just see you with an aerial ace, keep it simple. And boom, that's a one-shot because obviously Miraculous is a grass type. Easy. Okay, this guy's got 3 Pokemon. I actually don't know what they are. Oh, it's another Hippowdon. Okay, well, Bluebird's not doing too well, so I'm just gonna, I'll just go with a fly. Boom. Yeah, okay, not, oh. Okay, well, Absol's in here now. I'm fine by that. I'm gonna hit you with a Mega of Evolution and a Night Slash. Yeah, baby. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. Alright, Night Slash. Let's see how much that does. Okay. Just one more and we should be good. Roar's bounced back my Magic Bounce. Okay. You got Dunsparce. Okay, what the hell is happening right now? I didn't know Magic Bounce can bounce like Roar. I knew it could bounce like status effects, like basically anything that lowers your stats. But I didn't think it could bounce Roar. That's a bit of an interesting one. I'll do another Night Slash, because why not? Dunsparce, yeah, Dunsparce, he's completely weak. There's nothing about this guy. I don't know why this guy even has a Dunsparce. Actually, no, it does make sense because Dunsparce can be found in this route. It's so weird that it took so long for Dunsparce to have an evolution. Like, why? Did they, like, forget about Dunsparce or something? How could you forget about Dunsparce? Dunsparce is the greatest. Anyways, goodbye, Hippowdon. Okay. We've beat both of the trainers that I missed last time. Now let's get on with what we actually supposed to do. I guess my surprise worked to my advantage. Again, you did not surprise me. But yeah, anyways. Like, is there an invisible... Okay, whatever. Anyways, so yeah. If I sound like a bit rusty, or if I, like, you know, it feels like I'm not as good as this game as I mean, to be fair, I always was never too good at this game, but if I look like I'm doing even worse in this game, or I'm feeling a little rusty, it's because the last Brick Bronze video that was released, that was released pretty recently. I think by the time you'll see this, it'll be probably like 1 or 2 months old. But the footage that was used for that video was like recorded over a year ago. That was recorded in, I believe, December of 2024. Yeah, I was just kind of busy with like life and other pieces of content that I wanted to do instead. So because of that, I haven't recorded a Brick Bronze video in over a year. For the entirety of 2025, I did not record much of anything, if I'm being honest. But thankfully, I did have a backlog of recordings, so I could still release quite a lot of content. But since then, I've finished all that but I haven't recorded anything else because one, well, because of the, just, being busy with life, but also two, this is the main reason because I did recently get a new microphone. You might notice that the audio sounds quite a bit better, and so I kind of wanted to edit all my previous footage that just my old crappy laptop microphone, because I don't know, I just feel like that. I just want to get that out of the way first, and so I just wanted to kind of like, I don't know, slice that era off. Anyways, we're moving on to Route 12. I might be a bit rusty, I might have forgotten what the hell's going on, but I do know that the milk takes at Eric's Moo Moo Farm produce the creamiest Moo Moo milk. Don't take my word for go. Go sample it for yourself. I think I can actually get a thing of Moo Moo milk at the farm. I've forgotten what it does, but anyways, Route 12. We're moving away from the desert, finally. I've hung out in this desert for over a year. I finally get to go away from it and go somewhere more colorful or whatever. So let's just do this. We got a trainer right here that we gotta beat first, so let's beat this guy first. The tall rocks leading to the mountain have sheltered this area so that it can grow... What? Right, the mountains have sheltered this area so that it can grow luscious life so close to the hot desert. Wait, the mountains are like acting as a shade for this, which is why grass can grow here? That doesn't really make any sense. Those mountains are not very big. My Pokemon and I come here to admire its beauty. We also come here to battle trainers. Okay, well, why are you hanging out in the desert section then? Oh god, it feels weird being in the grass. I'm so used to the desert battlefield that it feels weird being in the grass again, fighting an Ursaring, gigantic mare. Okay, so, I should probably switch to my water type, although he's also steel type. Bluebird has kind of a double-edged sword with his typing. It's also very good, yet also very bad at the same time. Scald, that should finish him off. Never mind. Oh, but he did get burned though, that's nice. You know, let's get Sandy in here just so Sandy can get some XP. Sandy's being mostly used for HM moves. She's got Rock Smash and Cut. Let's just use Rock Smash, why not? Never mind, Ursaring knows Rest. That's a bit annoying, but that's very annoying actually. Okay, no, everything is fine. I got Bluebird. Bluebird knows a fighting type move. I honestly thought Ursaring was fire type, but maybe I was wrong. But we should be able to use Brick Break and should finish Ursaring off. Boom. That's how we do it in here. I'm feeling it right now. I'm not feeling rusty at all. I'm feeling like I'm back in the Pokemon spirit and ready to beat the crap out of some trainers and win some gym battles and win Pokemon and Hydro Pump. What? Isn't this the move with like yeah, 80% accuracy? It's incredibly powerful, but I don't know about the 80% accuracy. It's also got 5 PP. So no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stick to Scald. Okay, Donphan. I don't want to use Bluebird anymore because he's so over leveled, but I kind of have to. I don't really have any other choice. I mean, I could have used Fletch. It's too late. I already used Scald. Okay, goodbye, Donphan. Ah! I don't know why I made that no- Oh, you got Sturdy. What the hell, you son of a Bisharp. Oh, but you got Burn as well. Okay, that's... Sometimes Pokemon just lets you have the win in the stupidest way possible. Pupitar. Okay, that's, what is that? That's like a bug, right? That's a bug thing? That's some sort of bug at the very least. I'll just go in here with Sandy because I don't fucking know. I don't know. I just want her to get some extra XP, you know? God fucking damn it. Wait, this thing's ground type, right? Why is everything so ground type? Like, again, this guy says he likes hanging out in the grassy lands, but the Pokemon he has does not back that up in the slightest. Why does everyone keep getting burned? Every Pokemon he has is ground type or a bear. 2 out of those 3 Pokemon are not known for hanging out in grassy lands, or at the very least they're ground type. Feels like I'm a lot more high energy than what I remember. Maybe it's because it's been like a year. I've gotten my chance to kind of, you know, excited. I'm happy to record again. Again, it has been over a year, so maybe I'm just excited to finally play this game that I love. All right, let's actually do this for real. That whole beginning section with the 3 trainers, that was just like the intro. That was me explaining my life story. Now let's actually play Pokemon like normal people do. All right, let's just get out of this desert. I think this desert is melting my brain. Let's just get out of here into the luscious grasslands. Ah, I love me some grass. Finally, we're back in the grass. Finally, we're back in the ordinary route music. Why is there mint piles everywhere? I still don't know what's up with the mint. What do we do with that? What is the point of this area? Why is there like a crevice? Is this like that thing you go under when evolving Galarian Yamask? Is this what they added? We got a cracked boulder here. Pokemon might be able to break it. Sandy, use Rock Smash. Oh right, I forgot you can find Pokemon in the rocks. Okay, Dwebble. Alright, well that's gonna be a little bit annoying. Hopefully there aren't too many rocks in this area. Okay, we got a trainer here. But over here, we can avoid the trainer. Or is this like another area? What is going on? Why is there so many branching paths? I'm already stressed out. So over here, we have nothing. Why is there so many dead ends? Is this how mountains are? There's just like dead ends everywhere? And over here, there's another boulder. What's behind this boulder? Oh, and behind the boulder, there's a bunch of trees as well. That's interesting. We got 2 HM things. Cut down this tree. Boom. Oh, wait, I think I know what this is. Yeah, I know what this is. Okay, I'm fine with going in here. Yeah, this is Nature's Den. Here we have Nature's Den. You don't even need like a special thing in order to access this. You can literally encounter this while you're playing the game. I mean, aside from the rock climbing thing, I don't know what that's about. But you have all the stuff in order to access this area as soon as you're able to come in here. So this is kind of cool. But yeah, ho ho ho. Recognize those guys? I don't know what they're looking at, but I do recognize the 2 guys next to that. Hey, buddy, guys, what's up? What's up? You want to hang out? Hey, guys, what's going on? Oh, I don't think they like me. Well, that's kind of sad. I wanted to hang out with them. That's why'd they do that? The wild Pokemon fled. Tornadus and Thunders can now be found roaming in the wild, baby. Boom, we got our first legendaries to show up. Look at that. We got both Tornadus and Thundurus. There were a bunch of times when I first played this game where I encountered legendaries, though I was never able to catch a single one of them because I didn't know how to, and that made me very sad if I'm being honest. But in this playthrough, I want to change that. I want to capture both Tornadus and Thundurus, and then later the 3rd one. That's what I want to do. So yeah, these are just roamings, which is why I was fine with encountering these guys. See, I may not be prepared now to catch legendaries, but I might be prepared later, so I gotta roll those encounters, roll that counter down, increase my odds, or whatever. Let's just continue on. Hello there. Tall grass is so itchy, not to mention there are always scary wild Pokemon waiting for you in them. Let's have battle away from the itchy grass. Okay. I don't know what that means, Picnicker Sandy. Okay, you got a Wigglytuff. That's... Did not expect that. We're out of the desert now, so we're no longer seeing any ground types or friggin' Cacneas. We're gonna see different Pokemon. So prepare for a lot of switching or a lot of dumb type guessing, because I'm not good at remembering the types of these Pokemon. But I'm pretty sure Wigglytuff is Fairy type, so I think if I use Twister... Wait, no, I've already messed up. Fairy is good against Dragon. Dragon is not good against Fairy. What's good against Fairy? I know Poison is. I don't have any Poison moves. This is very stupid. Well, you know what they say. If you can't hit them with super effective damage or don't know how to, just hit them with the strongest thing you've got. And for me, that is, well, first burning them. How does that keep What is the chance of this thing? Like 75%? For me, the strongest thing is Overheat Fletch. Hopefully okay, that's not enough, but that's fine, because Flame Charge still exists, and that's a physical move, so that shouldn't be affected by the special attack loss. There we go. Florges, okay. Florges, I believe that is a grass? No, is that a fairy type? I don't know. I think that is just a grass type. It's a flower. It should just be just a pure grass type. So it should be able to use Overheat again, and that should kill. Never mind, it's not a grass type. What the hell is this thing? Is this thing pure fairy type? What's good against fairy types? I'm too stupid to know that. Okay, goodbye now, yay. Am I talking too much? Bad question. Am I talking about nonsense way too much? Losing battles also makes me itchy. I think you should get that checked out. That's not normal. Okay, what else do we have? We got this rock over here. That's a nice rock. Is there like a hidden item here? Nope. Again, why are there so many dead ends to this place? Okay, we got this guy over here. This is a very weirdly designed route. There's just a lot of nothing. There's just this guy. Running through the tall grass in my genes is what life is all about. The wild Pokemon are usually the ones surprised to see me. Okay, so you're the opposite of the other lady, Camper Henry. You love the tall grass because you got Tauros. And I saw Tauros earlier in the tall grass. I'm assuming you got your Pokemon in the tall grass. Tauros. Okay, so I know Tauros, that is a normal type. And the only one that can deal with normal types is my buddy Bluebird. Come on, why you gotta be like that? Tauros the Tauros. When I get a Tauros, I'm gonna nickname it Tauros, but with like a U instead of a S. Oh crap, Bluebird's confused? Why'd that happen? Since when why? You avoid, okay, no, I'm not having this nonsense. Come on, don't hit yourself. We're gonna switch to Shadowcat because Shadowcat hasn't had the chance to shine at all. And I want to give all members of my team equal screen time. I'm still figuring things out, okay? Again, it's been over a year. That's gonna be my excuse for now. If stuff goes bad, then it's just been over a year since I've last recorded anything. That's just how things are. I believe the second Pokemon he has is a second Tauros. Nice. Got tons of hyper potions, don't worry, and I practically got infinite money. Swagger, okay. Oh, so that's how I got confused last time, was Swagger. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention last time because paying attention is for losers. Anyways, Brick Break again. Boom, okay. Miltank, okay, I'm not even gonna switch this time. I'm just gonna just kill this thing because it's fucking gross. Look at it. This might be one of the Miltanks at the fucking Moomoo's happy Moomoo farm, but I don't care. Metal Claw. Yeah. I'm the surprised one now. Okay. I surprised you, I guess, because I beat you so hard. That sounds weird. Oh. LeChonk spawned here. That's nice. How you doing, LeChonk? How's it going? Alright, forget about LeChonk. Let's just battle the next guy already, who's literally comes like 5 steps after the first guy. This route is full of twists and turns. Yeah, you're telling me. It can get confusing pretty quickly. Maybe battle help get in my central direction? Alright, let's go for it, Hardcore Garrett with 1 T. That's weird. Okay, Nose Pass. That's interesting. That's a rock type, right? Or a steel type? It could be a fighting type for all I know. Why is Bluebird always my best option? I don't want to use Bluebird. I want my team to be kind of evenly leveled, but Bluebird is just, it's the only option I have against this thing. And no Zap Cannon for some reason. And I've got Paralyzed. What the hell is going on? Scald. Yeah, bye-bye. Okay, another Nose Pass. You're one of those guys that has 2 of the set. Why do you have 5 Pokemon? Do you have 5 Nose Passes? Please don't tell me you have 5 Nose Passes. That's gonna be very stupid. Oh, it has Sturdy. What the hell? I hate it when they have Sturdy. But it got burned, so it's gonna be fine anyways. So it's just gonna burn. Is there like a glitch right now where every time Scald gets used, it guarantees a burn? That's another nose. What the hell is going on? These are the weirdest trainers I've seen in my entire life. Was this in the original game, or did the people that re-uploaded this, did they like add this as a joke or something? Is this like some sort of inside joke for Nose Pass? I am so bored right now. Please, something cool happen. I don't want to keep battling Nose Passes. Please burn. That would be so funny. God damn, it didn't burn. That's why you gotta ruin my fun. I'm gonna switch to Shadowcat because yeah, should just be able to crunch and Nose Pass should go down. Yeah. These Nose Passes are barely giving any XP. I'm just wasting my time here. Oh, you got a Proba Pass for the last one. How special. Your first 4 Pokemon are just 4 the same, but the last one is the evolved version of that same exact one. Is this thing also rock type or is it steel type? It looks more like a steel type if I'm being honest. I could be wrong about this. This could be a bad play, but I'm gonna send in Fletch. What is up with the animation of this? And why does it keep going up? Is that like a button on its head? Can I press that? Whatever. Okay, it is not a steel type. All right, well that's great. Screw it. I'm still gonna use Fletch anyways because I don't care at this point. I don't care about this guy. I hate him. He keeps using Earth Power. I don't know why. What? Stop using Earth Power. If it doesn't work the first time, it's not gonna work the second time. Okay, goodbye. Oh, that's right. My Pokemon can give me dirt. Oh, is that the joke? Because this guy's lost, but all his Pokemon are compasses. If you didn't know, Nose Pass and Propass are compasses. But because he was that is so stupid. You only needed like 3 Pokemon for that joke. You didn't need 5. I'm having a jolly old time here in what is this called? Route 11? Is that what this is? No, it's Route 12. Route 11 was the desert. Oh, I didn't even see you there, buddy guy. Hello, I bet you weren't expecting me. My Pokemon are surprisingly tough. Okay, that's all you have to say, Gentleman Harrison. You did surprise me, though. You surprised me more than that guy who said he would surprise me. Arcanine. Is that another thing I gotta use friggin' Bluebird for? Actually, no, I could use Sandy, because this is a fire typing. Ground is weak to ground. No, fire is weak to ground. I got there eventually. You almost killed me, but that's fine. I'm sure this might do something, I'm sure. Probably won't one-shot, but it'll do something. Yeet. Okay, not quite one-shot, but that's fine. We're just gonna switch to... again, I don't want to use Bluebird, because Bluebird's not very healthy right now, so I'll just... I don't really have anything against most types. You know, screw it. I'll just bring in Fletch, because at least Fletch can resist the fire moves. Acrobatics. Yeah. Woo! Zeb Striker. That's another thing I need Sandy for, but Sandy's not doing too well. I'm gonna send Sandy in anyway. You could call me dumb, but I like to think myself as cunning. And also, ever relying on healing items. Okay, Thrash really, twice in a row. Okay, Dig. It just keeps using Thrash. It got confused because it used Thrash. Oh right, I think Thrash is one of those moves that it just uses one shot. Did not expect that. Damn, Sandy, where did that come from? What the heck? I'm assuming Zeb Striker just has less defense than Arcanine, but wow. Oh, you only had 2 Pokemon. That's nuts, right? That is right. Okay, look at this. We got the Moo farm. Assuming this isn't yours because you're not in it. You're just kind of hanging out here weirdly. We got the tree here. We got a hat for some reason. Oh, we got the milk tanks as well. Look at them. Anyways, can I have some milk? Eric from the Eric Moo farm. Our family farm. That's not spelled right. Our family farm has been revered for its quality Moo milk for generations. That's all you have to say? Okay, sure. Okay, I'm assuming you're not Eric. Where's Eric? Is this where Eric is? Hello, Eric? Okay, that's just a bunch of cows. Oh, you're Eric. I'm assuming you're based off of a Roblox user because you don't look like the rest of the NPCs. You look like a Roblox avatar that someone would have. Hello, Eric. Soon I'm going to be distributing my Moo milk to trainers like you. Unfortunately, my supply is not ready for that right now. Come back and check with me later. Oh. When the hell do I get my milk? I want my milk right now. I don't want it later. Oh, Eric is based off of Eric Castle. I believe he was one of the Roblox founders. Yeah, he co-founded Roblox alongside David Bazuki, but he died. I don't know when, but I do know that he died. It's very sad because Eric Castle was I'm pretty sure he was the reason that Roblox became such a big thing. He was more on the business side of things, and you can see that kind of right now. Eric, he was more the creative one, so it's really sad that Eric died. Oh, and the tree with Eric's hand flowers in memory of him. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Okay, maybe I don't need the milk from Eric. Maybe he can keep it all to himself in heaven. What's over here? Okay, we got a fisherman over here. The fish just aren't bond for me today. Maybe I should give fishing a break and have a battle. Oh, I can fight you. That's weird. Fisherman Patrick. Okay, what do you got for me? Okay, you got a Magikarp. Please don't tell me you're gonna have 6 Magikarps. Okay, you have 3. Why is your Magikarp level 56? I've got a lot of questions. Did you not want this thing to turn to a Gyarados or something? Anyway, Shadowcat, you should be the star against this guy. Finally, you can get some attention because it's just a Magikarp. It's not gonna do all too much. In fact, I can probably get Sandy to defeat these guys, but Shadowcat's definitely a little bit overkill. Yeah, that's just kind of mean. But whatever. It is what it is. Oh, yeah, there you go. Now you got a Gyarados. Okay. So what was up with the Magikarp at the beginning? So I'm just gonna defeat this flying water type using an electric type because that's how we do it around here. Discharge. This is a very new move I learned. I'm glad I get to use it finally. Yeah. Okay, Quillfish. I'm fairly certain that is also a water type, so we can just defeat the Quillfish with Shadowcat as well. This route has some very interesting trainers, to say the least. There's the guy with all the nose passes, there's the girl with the Wigglytuff and the other thing, and there's the Fishman. Just use another Discharge, and boom. Goodbye. I'm not having luck with battling either. Well, I'm sure you can fish, maybe? Alright, let's finally go back to the main route. Oh, what is that? But here we are. Over there is the entrance, not to the next city, it's just the entrance to the next route. This is another one of the cases where there are 2 routes next to each other. But first we gotta battle you. This bridge always has the most lovely breeze flowing through. It makes the perfect environment for a battle. Okay, are we gonna battle on the bridge? Okay, that would've been kinda cool, schoolgirl Gabby. Hoppip, okay, that's interesting. You also have 3 Pokemon. Hit you with an aerial ace? That should be enough because you're just a stupid little Hoppip. Yeah. Hoppip is down. What do you got next? Skiploom. Oh wait, I think I remember you. I think you're the person that just has every single member of the Hoppip line for some reason. How do they decide these battles? I want to know. The people who made Brick Bronze, did they decide this as a team, or did they just one guy just think it would be funny if this trainer had just nothing but 3 members of the Hoppip line? If you're gonna bounce, then I'm gonna fly. That's how I do it. I outsmart you. Haha. Goodbye. Alright, let me just take a wild guess. Is your last Pokemon a Jumpluff? Holy crap, I guessed that right. How could I have done that? That's so insane, wow. Well, when I returned to Brick Bronze, I certainly did not expect for my return to be this. I want to get on with the next route because it's very colorful. I like me a good colorful route, and this was not very colorful. It's just the same grassy area. Boom. Okay, Jumpluff is down. That battle blew me away. Alright, here's the next route. Right here. It is Route 13, baby. Wow. I don't remember Route 13 having grass as the floor. Maybe that's just the beginning? Yeah, Route 13 is where we get introduced to these mushroom things. You can lick them. I don't know if they taste good. Whoa. Huh. I do not remember Route 13 looking like this. Again, I think I said before, I don't remember the latter half of the game as well as the earlier half. So my mind's perception of Route 13 was that it was like very narrow and very like stony. Like it was just stone everywhere. But here, it's like quite the opposite. It's very open and there's a lot of grass. What do you think about this? Oh, welcome to Route 13. You know, this cave is actually just the north end of the Kragnos Mountains. What? Is connected to the Kragnos Mountains? The minerals in this region of the mountains cause the plant life in these caves to produce their own light. That explains all the crystals and mushrooms and weeds or whatever. It sure does make it easier to see in here. Anyways, if you keep going through this cave, you eventually went to Floroma City. That's great. This is like one of my favorite cities. You're gonna love it. It's the only city in Rory that's completely built inside a cave. Sounds peculiar, doesn't it? Yeah. But thankfully you can still fly out there. I remember this because there's like a hole in the cave. They still want to have a little light. Even if these crystals like give off light and are probably radioactive. But yeah, I do not remember... Oh crap. Oh, hello Tinkatank. This is a pretty cool battle arena. I do somewhat remember this. But crap, is this one of those... If this is a cave, right? So, yeah, you encounter Pokemon just basically any step of the way. Well, I think that's my cue for me to start using repels. Or maybe I should just leave and re-heal. Yeah, you know, I think I'm just gonna leave. Wait, hold on. Can I use one of my escape ropes? I think I have some of those for some reason. I have 2. Can I use this? Wow. Wait, that's not the... Wait a minute. I'm confused. Is this... What is this? Wait, no, this is Floroma City. I just skipped the whole route. What the hell was that? I used the escape rope because I thought it would take me back to the beginning. But no, it took me to the end of the route, so I just skipped that entire route and now I'm in Floroma City. What the hell is happening? Okay, no, this doesn't count. I will heal up here, but no, this doesn't. I want to beat this route fair and square. I don't know what the hell happened with that escape route. That escape rope, but that's not how this is supposed to go. I think they like programmed the escape rope wrong or something because it just brought me to the end of the route, or maybe that's how it's supposed to work. I don't fucking know what happened there. I don't know how the hell that happened, but that's not fair in my eyes. So just pretend you saw none of this. I think I'm actually just gonna cut this whole section of the video out. I'm just gonna pretend that never happened. We've never been to Floroma City. Just ignore the fact that I can fly there. That's just a glitch. It literally was a glitch, but no, we never went to Floroma City. Because we still gotta go through Route 13, okay? We're just gonna restart, take it back from the top. We're gonna go through Route 13 because I kind of need to level up, okay? Because I do remember that the Floroma City gym kind of gave me a lot of trouble, but I could have just not gone in the game now that I think about it, but I had to see if my suspicions were true. But I didn't talk to anyone. I didn't really take the time to analyze any of it, so I've practically forgotten it. We're just gonna go to Floroma, okay? We're gonna be normal about this. We're just gonna go through Route 13, okay? We're just gonna rewind.